Con Nebula, everyone. Starseeker Williams here. And today we have our sponsored stream of Star Trek Fleet Command. Love to see how this goes. I wasn't able to use the software that would have been the easiest, so... apologies. I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So it might be a little bit janky. I'm just saying that right now. And if you type !star in chat, you will see that if you download the game using my link and have not played before, and reach levels 5 or 10 in your operations center, and or unlock your second ship, you will be doing quite a bit to support the channel, and I would appreciate it. Let's see. Let's just get into it. Alright. Oh, Battle Pass season. What? So, intercepted some rather interesting communications over the galactic subnet. Independent operators throughout the sector are discussing a new business venture rumored to be run by the Orion Syndicate. This may be worth investigating, setting a course for the Orion system. So this is what the game looks like. It's pretty reasonable. This is the station. You've got the interior of the station. You've got this kind of game where you slowly build up everything. See, I'm trying to remember what I was doing, because they recommended that I play the game quite a bit, and I have been for the last few days, and I've been enjoying it. It's been fairly interesting. I honestly have no complaints about it, which is good. I apologize that the sound isn't great. The software I'm having to use to stream it to my PC isn't great, and I'm gonna have to reset it every 10 minutes and such. The software they wanted me to use didn't work. I even Googled a bunch of things, it just didn't work. So, oops. Do not zoom in further, please. Thank you. Okay. It is a free-to-play open-world MMO, where, as you can see, if I jump out into, like, the system or the galaxy, there are tons of other players on the same server. Even around this planet that I started, each of these kind of blue circles is a player around that planet. And I do plan on moving my base to somewhere a little less populous and a little more profitable for me. So we'll probably get that done. But yes, you can fight with, alongside, or against other players as you make your way further through the game. And apologies if I'm not putting this very concisely. I'm not very good at this. And as you can see, we've got other players' ships and such all around the sector. You know what? Let's just start with moving our base, because I know where I want it already. I scouted a location over in Landy. So let's send our ships over there. And let's move our base. Also, if you get to level 5, you do get quite a big boost of materials that helps you get a few more levels in your operations center. And if you want to unlock the second ship early, make sure to focus on your R&D, your research and development building. Let's see, what do we have? A 10-minute, a 4-hour, and a 24-hour chest. A 5-minute speed up, never a bad thing. Speed ups are always nice. 75 premium recruit tokens and 200 dilithium. And 24-hour chest. 15 latinum. Never a bad thing. Latinum is used to auto-complete things and to buy materials and things like that, so it's a fairly interesting resource. I don't know a lot about Star Trek. The original plan was for people to be here streaming with me who did know about Star Trek, but so be it. So, if I don't understand a word I'm saying, that's why. We're gonna claim this key, see what we get out of it. Actually, we get the key, I believe. Don't we? Oh, no, we get, Unachin Riley. Engine redlining, so I assume she's an engineer of some sort. Let's see, let's just do some recruits real quick. Oh, that's why I haven't ever had enough to recruit one of the premium. They cost 150 per recruit. 9 of 11? Oh my goodness, you look terrifying. Oh, I think they're part of the Borg. I know a little bit about the Borg. Very, very little. I've seen like 2 Star Trek movies. Which I know, while taking the sponsorship, is kind of strange to have only seen 2 Star Trek movies. But, I mean, it's an interesting enough game. Oh, did I skip it last time? I think I got 5 people and I skipped it. Yanag. Javed? I don't know how to pronounce any of these names. Let's see, and let's just grab some standard recruits. Barat. Gaila. I don't know how to pronounce any of these. How's that eye doing? What? Oh, with the Borg lady. Yeah, it looks pretty painful. I'll be honest, that looks a lot worse than what ended up happening to Darkstar in our Starfinder game. Let's see. Let's look at our officers now, because we just unlocked a lot of officers. Okay, we unlocked 3. We partially unlocked a lot of officers. Yeah, you. How's your eye there? Oh, I don't even get to see the picture of them. Oh, I do. Whatever. We got Spock here. I know about Spock. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Good glory. Come on, go back. We got another Scotty? Or is this... Oh no, this is the same Scotty. Okay. We have 2 Scotties, actually. We have Cadet Scotty and Scotty. I honestly don't know why there's 2 different ones, but I have 2 Scotties, so... I ain't gonna complain. Thorough scans. What's thorough scans? More ship experience. You're gonna get some levels. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna level you. I don't have enough officer XP to level her very far. Oh, right. Oh, limited time officer event. Oh. I'm getting points towards officer events that I didn't even know were happening. Alright. Let's go down into the Landy system. Or the Landy? Oh, I was gonna settle on Beolad, but there's a person there. They're not much of a threat to me. I could just settle there anyway. Oh, there's a planet up here that's uninhabited. How nice. Alright. So, let's see what quests we currently have. I know we have a lot. Oh, this one needs to be collected. Alright. And it wants me to construct a dilithium warehouse. So we'll go do that real quick. Wait. Oh, never mind. I already did that. Oh, need to reconnect it. Sorry. My apologies. I'm trying to keep track of it. Come on. Work with me. Okay, good. It chose to work with me and not do the weird thing. I do apologize that I have to do that. It's... The software they wanted me to use didn't work. So I'm making do with the best I can. I'm just gonna collect some of these rewards. And we'll do like some fighting and stuff, but we'll start off small. You think there are 2 Scotties when both of them are from the reboot movies? That is fair. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because there's the Cadet Scotty and the Scotty. I don't have a shipyard level 10. I think I can upgrade it to level 10. Yeah, let's just get that started. That'll take a few hours. And you can always ask your alliance members for help. So they can speed up the progress a little bit. It's only a little bit per person, but you know it adds up if you have a decent sized alliance. Yes. I understand the quests I have taken. Oh, I have daily goals. Let's see, let's claim those. Oh. That's 1,000 officer XP, that's pretty good. Let's see, and then we can claim this. What's inside? Not bad. Decent amount of titanium. I know nothing about Star Trek. Though, you do get to end up constructing fleets from various kinds of ships. Some of which, or maybe all of which, I don't really know, are probably from at least one of the movies or the books. You get to recruit legendary officers to your crew, and you can always expand your territory by exterminating rivals, exploiting the resources that are out there in the world, and exploring all the strange new worlds that are out there for you. Let's see. And as a reminder, if you wish to help support this channel, make sure to download and play the game from the link on mobile. Let's see. Ooh, 50 premium recruit tokens. I can't currently send help to other alliance members. 100 times? Oof. Whew, that's... I don't have that many alliance members yet. If you do end up joining and playing along, you're more than welcome to join my alliance. Not that it means anything. You get to have things accelerated a little bit faster. Alright. Let's take our good ship and do some fighting, why don't we? Let's attack some of these slavers out here. They don't deserve to be allowed to stick around. So let's take them out. Defeated the hostile ships. Ah, the reason it told me that is because I just completed that combat training. Should give me some LaForge tokens. You will all crack under my heel. Occupied very hard. Interesting. Not that I would attack people. I don't usually tend to do that sort of thing in these games. Which usually does end up being my downfall. But I was noticing, at least on the server I'm on, there's an entire Discord server where people are trying to set up, like, rules of engagement and all of that. And I thought that was quite interesting. The people are trying to just make sure that everyone has a good time, and that's something that I can always appreciate. see. A new frame? No, I like the Mac launch frame. It looks cool. What have we got over here? A mission? Oh. That'll be completed very soon. Let's even just attack this one over here. And you can go to various planets, like Pogyu over here. What's my alliance name? My alliance name is OiYumeLive. Let's see. That's what I was about to do. Claim the quest. More La Forge. Interesting. Apologies, for some reason my voice is a little bit down already today, so this is gonna go great. Because I'm gonna be talking all day. Gonna have to make sure I have plenty of tea. And if you do go around fighting ships, you do get PvE chests that you can open for, usually for materials, to upgrade your ships. That time I got Officer XP. And you do get chests to open as you play. 500 par steel. Not exactly what I need right now, but could be worse. I do have quite a bit of par steel. 776,000. So that's why I don't exactly need it. Let's see. We're gonna go down to our station real quick. Alright, we're having something built. But we can research. So let's jump into our R&D. And I'm pretty sure we can only research combat and station right now. Let's see. I did want to unlock the Findra to get a new ship. That's a long time. Prime holes? Oh, I don't even have the stuff for that. Prime shields requires a totally different thing. Let's start researching the Findra. And, as always, we'll ask for help. I don't think I have a lot of good speed-ups right now. I've got a 3-hour speed-up. Alright, no, I don't. It's saying that I don't. I have, like, a 10-minute speed-up. I've blown through all my speed-ups. You do get a lot of speed-ups at the beginning of the game. Especially during the first few levels of upgrading the operations center. So that is something to consider. Research cost efficiency and additional power. Is there anything that I haven't built yet that I can build? Doesn't look like it right now. And as you go through, you can make like more generators for each of the materials and such. Yeah, and that's upgrading to level 10. And when that hits level 10, I'll be able to upgrade my operations center to 11. Which is no small feat. Oh, right. I don't remember what this is up here. Oh, right, the Syndicate. I'll claim my free Syndicate XP. Why not? Alright. Let's do some quests. We got quests back in Tauji and up in Auro. Let's deal with the one back in Tauji first, just because that's kind of behind us. Let's make sure we kind of clear as we go. Also, apologies, I need to reset again. Did I just close the app? I didn't mean to do that. If I did, that's pain. It's only a pain of this particular app, of a Power Mirror. It in no way reflects my opinions on Star Trek Fleet Command. And I do apologize that I'm probably going to have to restart it a few times. It's just because I'm using this app to be able to stream it. Yeah. Let's see. New ship USS Voyager. Interesting. Explore the Delta Quadrant, discover new artifacts, and scan for station coordinates. What was that? I thought that was 3 different things. Let's see. Did I? Okay, I guess I'll do that. They really want me to do that one. Oh, wow! Where even is that? Holy cow. We're gonna deal with this first, and then we'll go deal with that. That's like halfway across the galaxy. Alright. What do we need to do here? We need to go over there. Brave New Worlds? Go. Other potential systems that we should investigate before making our decision on where to relocate to. Wait, no, wait, no. I already moved to my base. I'm gonna ignore this quest for a bit because I did things out of order. Whoops. Let's see. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's go all the way to the Orion system. Out of warp range. I literally can't get there. Well, I guess we're going to Auro instead. Let's see what quest we got there. It has very good graphics. Can't run it stream at the same time because it makes my phone too hot. That is completely fair. Though there are like, I think it's 5 days in which you can play this game and try to reach the goals and support me. So whether or not you want to play it during the stream or not is up to you. Let's see. Let's go view the system. See what this quest is. Hallowed. Oh, sorry, hollowed. Not hallowed. That's my bad. Alright. Let's see. Hey, Independent, I know why you're here. Harsh Paran sent you, didn't he? I've been keeping an eye on you. I've also been working with some of the traders here on Urena. I'm keeping things in check here. Some of the information traders are selling falsehoods. It's true, but much of it is controlled by the Orion Syndicate. I want you to go back to Eurydia and pay the fine that is open on the investigation. It's a small fee, nothing for you to worry about. If you do, I'll transfer a reward for you in turn. Wait, what? So you want me to go back and pay a fine? Up in Eurydia, I believe? I think that's what he said. Wow, my brain totally spaced out on the second half of that conversation. Whoops. Let's... Nope, that's not what I meant to click. Whoops. I meant to click on officers. We got some more Spock tokens. Some new Scotty tokens. Who I don't think... Yeah, we're not going to be able to upgrade him right now. Ensign Scotty, and Ensign Talon, which you can actually get leveled up. There you go. Have some levels on the house. Never seen Spock look so confused before. That's fair, he does look kind of confused, huh? It's like trying to figure out where he is. But have you seen Scotty just look so... He just looks like Scotty does, you know, just... He's just like, why is this happening? Sad Scotty. Poor Scotty. Scotty deserves so much better. In the Forge, we can actually promote, I believe. He's deployed. We'll promote him when we get the ship back. Right now, we will view the system and see if we can get this dealt with. Said Scotty. Right. And with the officers, you also can... Oh, you overslept. How could you? You also can assign fleet commanders once you have that research, which allow you to assign the various heroes to oversee strategy of your starbase. Which seems reasonably interesting to me. There are 3 options for fleet commanders currently, which are Admiral James T. Kirk, Captain Spock, or I don't know how to pronounce that name. Locatus of Borg. He's a Borg. Build a command center, a new starbase location from which you can manage your fleet commanders. Let's see. You spoke with the colony on Urena, and they've offered to pay the fine? Well, that's a surprise. You've had no resistance. Borg! Big cube ship. 1,000 titanium? I can do that. Taking care of the fine? I hope you won't be offended if I double check before we finish up here. In my line of work, you don't get very far with an overly trusting nature. Locutus, basically. Ah, I see, Locutus. I can see that. Yeah, as I said before, I really don't know a lot about Star Trek. I really don't. Head on back to your station. By the time you arrive, the transaction should have gone through. Alright, we'll do that. To the station! Back to landing. Back to our landing. Aerodynamic don't matter in space! That is true. Unless you want the ship to be atmosphere worthy, it doesn't matter what the ship is shaped like. As long as the interior is convenient for you, and the exterior is easy enough to defend, there's no reason not to have a cube ship. Oh, right. What do I have up here? Frames? I don't think I thought I... Oh, it's because I had to close my game, wasn't it? Here, we'll swap the equip just to make sure. That's what I was thinking Locutus was. Oh, Locutus is Picard when he was assimilated by the Borg. Ah! You learn something new every day. I didn't know that. Poor Picard. You just need to get 7. Wait, 7 what? Dash back across the world. In glory. 7 of 9. What? Oh, 7 of 9. Right. I thought it wasn't it 11 of 9? Oh, I got a thing for someone of 9 who was either 7 or 11. Oh, 1 second. Need to reconnect real quick. Apologies. This is just what I gotta do. Cast. Mirror phone to PC. I wasn't going to pay money for that software. Oh, no, it did the thing again. It did the long one. One moment. Let me restart the game really quick. I do apologize. This is in no way the fault of the game. This is the fault of my computer. I don't know why, but it couldn't run the software. So, yes, my technical difficulties are in no way meant to reflect on the game as a whole. Just throwing that out there. Alright. And we're back. I don't know why it keeps telling me about this when I can't do it. I can see the transaction has gone through to the Iridian Information Market. Thank you, Commander. We can maintain our ski here on Urena. Wait, what did I just do? Damaged? Fix yourself. I think you'd really like Star Trek The Next Generation. It's very well written and got excellent quality. It's also a lot less goofy than the original Star Wars. What? You're saying it doesn't have, like, tribbles or whatever those things are? Yeah, sometimes when you close down your game and then immediately open it back up, the game doesn't like it too much and will inform you the same things again, but that's fine. Most people don't close their game very often. I just have to right now because of the software I'm using. It has tribbles somewhere. Inside the interior, tap the board above your generators. Yeah, it's the news. I know that already. I have indeed done that. Yes, there is this little board here that you can click on and it will tell you the latest news about, like, Battle Pass milestones and such. It's basically the update notes, as far as I can tell. Just put in more story form. The news tells people how far the game's episode is at. Is it? Does it? Yeah, it's a Voyager Part 2. Let's see. Don't remember tribbles showing up in TNG. Should have been TOS in Deep Space Nine. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where it tells that, unless you're just talking about this stuff down here. 7 of 9 should be very soon. What? At the top? I don't know. I'm not seeing... What's the date today? Read the lore. Captain Janeway appears to be headed to a meeting with the Borg on their terms. Arcalians, descendants of the progenitor lineage, seek to claim the mantle of galactic caretakers. They have enlisted both the Borg and Hirogen with the goal of eliminating fluidic space. While all parties seem aligned on the surface, the Queen undoubtedly has ulterior motives. Commander, you will need to work alongside Captain Janeway and the USS Voyager to quell the tensions in the Delta Quadrant. The balance of many powers rests on your decision. You are no stranger to us, Independent. Our paths have crossed time and time again. You come to us through fire and frenzy, seeking us out of your own volition, destroying all in your path. And now you stand before us, feigning diplomacy, on behalf of a lost Starfleet captain. We don't know who we find more intriguing, Captain Janeway or you. Let's see. You want me to claim gifts. Okay. I will claim 10-minute chest. I mean, I'll take your word for it, but none of that made any sense to me. Like I said, I don't know Star Trek. Let's see. Let's go to a system view. We do need to mine a bit. So let's see. What specifically do we need to mine? Tritanium. I don't think there's tritanium here. I think there's just par steel. I think we have to go further for tritanium. I think I'll worry about that later. What is going on over here? Level 8 to 9 systems? I thought I've seen it in like level 6 and 7. I already did relocate. I know I did things out of order. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did things out of order. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to jump the shark. Or the gun. Whichever. Jump the gun shark. The laser shark. Whatever kind of shark you got. It's gonna want me to move. I don't want to move. I don't want to. I already moved. What do I have back in Tauji? Let's go check. Let's see. We're gonna go view the Tauji system. What do I have here? Where is it? Quest? Oh, there it is. I couldn't find it for a second. I was blind. I was blinded by the light. Blinded by the light of 1,000 stars, all careening down upon me. We'll be quite happy here. No. We're not relocating here. Oh, I don't know what. I actually skipped dialogue and I have no idea what it says. Certain systems are designated as landmark systems. They're hubs of commerce and trade. Okay. Risa, Maluria, Talun, and Iridia. I've spent a little bit of time in Iridia. In order to trade with the Landmark Initiative, we need to register with the Malurian Trade Authority. What? Yeah, just take 500 par steel. I don't need it. May your visit to Malur and the other landmarks prove fruitful, freelancer. Oh. Know some locals and do some missions in those systems. If I could use your transactions IDs to filter for the encryption protocols I need to bypass. You've been busy, I see. I've just had a connected uplink to what I was looking for. You've gotten my client some valuable intel on Orion's smuggling efforts. Meet me and I can complete the job. Where? Ah, in Vinmire. I do need to, once again, apologies, but I do need to reset. This really isn't ideal, and I know that, and I apologize, but there's really nothing I can do about it at this point. Alright, let's go to Vin Meyer. Let's see what's there. Give me 1 second. I think we might have hit our first objective. Yeah. We had someone unlock the second ship using my link. So we've got our first goal there. How someone did that before getting level 5 command is interesting to me. Took me a bit. Oh, no, I don't need to... No. Nope. I pressed the wrong button. Let's see. And I'm gonna read this talking point that they want me to read. Let's see. Borg assimilation. The Borg are back in new missions inspired by their iconic appearances in Star Trek The Next Generation. Join fan favorite Hugh the Borg and help him stop a scientist's quest for revenge against the Collective. Save an eager Picard from himself as he tries to get the Borg to assimilate him on purpose. Prevent the Borg from assimilating the technology behind your AI assistant, Maya. So I assume that's what the story is right now. As far as I can tell. Let's see what quest we've got here. Do you have the encryption key? Donate. This will make things much easier for me. Use your cut. What do I get? 1500 par steel. Not too bad. Initialize the station's backup resource synthesizer technology. We can begin manufacturing wait. Am I not already manufacturing titanium? I know I'm a little bit ahead in terms of base building. But am I not? Am I? Okay. Okay, I am. It's just mildly confusing for a second. Need to decrypt a ship's manifest that I appropriated from a particularly nasty hostile. I guarantee my R&D is high enough. I guarantee it. Level 4? What kind of clown show do you think this is? I'm level 10. What? Mission cannot be updated as it is not active? What? Huh? I'm working with a group that isn't typically known for its ability to remove problems by force. That's what I'm here to do. Smuggler Manifest had some names on it. Ooh. First name is Herrick Jane. Let's pay him a visit. Ooh, let's go to Lunfa. Let's kill him. Kill them all! Burn their ships to the ground. My brain wanna punch him in the eye stalks. Why? Why you wanna punch him in the eye stalks? Hi, friend. Hi. You don't know who you're messing with, friend. Goodbye, friend. Also, are those eye stalks or are those like ear stalks or what is the purpose of stalk? The next name on the list belongs to a suspected Tarshire operative. Oh. Don't worry, I'll defeat him. Where is he? Show me. Up in... Oh. Can I even go there? I don't think I can. I genuinely don't think I can. I can! Okay. I guess that works. Hmm? The ship can't set a course in its current state? I don't think it can jump that far. I think that's the problem. Tashar, Romulan Intelligence and Secret Police. Ah, I see. Well, I don't think I can deal with that yet until my R&D is high enough to increase my warp. Because it's not letting me. Unless the other ship can. Probably not, though. We'll try. Let's see. See, because ship B is still way back here, even though it says it's doing something. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll send ship A instead. It works. I'm not going to question it. It's how you get shanked by the secret police. Can you... You gonna... Oh, you are going. Okay. I couldn't tell for a second. I think it was charging up or something. Alright, here we go. Into Taloon. Into the loon. Unfortunately, this is my weaker ship, so it's not the ideal one to bring to a punch fest. Okay, it should be fine. Are we gonna win? I assume we're gonna win. I think my ship's like 800. It's a tier 3 ship. I've upgraded it a lot. Upgraded it? Upgraded it. I think my brain cell's on hiatus. Did we win? Ooh, yeah, but that hurt a lot. It's up in Rua. That's up past where Honrad is. Oh, jeez. Well, I want this ship, which apparently eventually made it where it was trying to go there. And I want you to go home. We're gonna do it. We're gonna deal with Jailzon. Jalzon? Jalezon! I don't know. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. We'll grab this chest while we're at it. Let's see, 10-minute chest. Give something good. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Not terrible. I actually had one that was empty. Felt a little bit gypped by that, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see what we got here. Jalzon. You. Ha! A strength of 453? You are but maggots before me. Stand and deliver! Here we go. Here we go. Die, fool. Die in whatever way seems best to you. Let's see. Oh, that's funny timing. I need to reset my thing. Give me 1 second. I do apologize that I have to do this. This was just the way I could find to do this. Trust me, it annoys me as much as it annoys you. Power level of 453. Interesting. Yes. Quite weak. My shipyard's level 10. I want you to recall, please. You can also recall, even. Oh, you're already back. Okay. My shipyard... Oh, sorry, my shipyard's level 9. My bad. And I can't actually use it right now because it's leveling up. No, it wasn't. Apologies. In order to fix it, I have to quickly reset the... quickly reset the game. It's a problem with constantly tabbing in and out on the phone. At least on my phone specifically. It probably isn't the case on most phones, but my phone... It's a Cricket Dream. So, it's not the greatest of phones. I mean, it serves me well most times, but there are times that it gets a little bit glitchy. That's not a problem with the game, that is a problem with my phone. Yes, 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 I'm aware. Oh, it wanted me to upgrade the shipyard. Yeah, I got you. Surface of a nearby planet. Contract to break out the Tok'rat's latest blockade. Handle the Tok'rat, you'll earn plenty of credits. Or is it? I guess that is kind of nearby. Wait for my better ship. Hello, Zoltan! Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Oh, I was gonna send you, but you need repairs first. There you go. Now go to Calyx. Calyx. Yes, did. Actually, I will just run that command again because I am supposed to run it every so often. Yes, if you wish to support the channel and haven't played the game before, make sure to download it and play it a bit. It's not a bad game. Let's see. I have really no complaints. Which is good because I'm being sponsored. Is it Soupy I need to go to? Sippy? Also, just be aware, I know nothing about Star Trek. I've been butchering everything since we got here. Apologies. My time is too precious to waste on such a task. You will have to bring her to me. Alright. That is what I was supposed to... That is what I was here for, right? I'm not just... No, it wasn't. Psh. Yes, and for some reason your stuff isn't counting towards the goals. Probably because you did it on PC instead of mobile. It's unfortunate, really. Let's see. All the hostile ships in the system are being controlled by the Tok'rat militia. We must destroy all 6 of them. Oh no. Wait, did that say level 6 or higher? Wait, what? Okay, there's one. I was gonna say, I didn't see any of level 6. It's rigged. It is rigged. Let's see. Die. Become deceased. Wow, that did literally no damage to my ship. I'm not even gonna have to go back and repair it. I'm just going to kill them all. They will all fall before me. Where's that level 7 ship going? To fight the level 4 ship. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Here we go. Let's kill. We are the Borg. Prepare to be assimilated. Assimilated by my guns! Let's see. Are there more level 6s? I do need more. There's one. Need to kill 4 more for this quest. And as it was said, so was it done. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's see. Alright. Here we go, another ship to be destroyed by my mighty cannons. I did find it quite helpful that I went down the combat line first to unlock a ship, to unlock the Orion Corvette, because that has made it quite easy to take down ships slightly later game. So I would recommend doing so. What do you think of the new Minecraft update? It just came to console and Bedrock. I usually don't keep track of console and Bedrock updates. Let's see. Which update specifically is it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't keep track of console and Bedrock. Because I don't play console or Bedrock. I'm a Java purist, usually. Trails and Tales? Am I behind? I might be. Let's see. Well, I can't even spell Minecraft. Wow. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one. Right. I thought it looked pretty interesting. Being able to, like, ride camels and stuff. It does add a lot of new things. Sometimes I think they should just stop adding new things, though. And I think I think that way because I've played Minecraft since the beginning. I've seen where it's come from and seen where it is. And I know it can get better, but I'm afraid that they'll make mistakes and make it worse, as it were. Add too much. Try too hard. Microsoft has not been known to not try too hard in the past. So I'm a little bit concerned for the future of Minecraft, if I'm being honest. Most of their updates have been pretty good. There have been the occasional strange one, but I think they're trying to add too much. I still remember thinking the 1.9 update was crazy, though, and I love 1.9 combat. I can't live without it, so who knows, genuinely, at this point. Let's see. Destroy one more? I need another one to spawn, please. Another level 6? Yes, there we go. Yeah. It's always nice when things are useful for more than just decoration. A couple of speed ups there. Need a lot of speed-ups to do anything with where I am right now. And I only played for a few days. So that is one nice thing about this game. It's really easy to progress really quickly. Oh, there you go. Stream element spot. Send in the message. No, I'm not getting out of here. Sub-Commander want to hear my final report. Last ship you shot down was Captain Tora's vessel. Take him captive. Wait, you're telling me this after... Oh, apologies. I need to reconnect again. I apologize that I have to do this. I don't know why my computer didn't work with the suggested software. But I make it work. Just the hard way. They give us ancient seeds, all they do is make decoration. I agree, they should at least do something. They made it tedious to collect the seeds? Yeah. It's really not a great system. I think Microsoft just needs to stop. And I'm sure a lot of people don't agree with me on that, but I think they just need to stop. Justice. Let's see. There shall be justice. Always justice. Someone still found a way to farm it. People could find a way to farm anything. There's always either some glitch or some exploit or something. Mostly through abusing the AI, but that's besides the point. Yeah. This is why AI are gonna rise up against us, like Skynet, and just destroy us all. It's because we abuse them. Lots of sniffers in a small box. Oh no. Alright. No actions available on warp. Okay. I will wait. How far away is this place? Oh. I have a thing over in India? Why can't I get to Orion then? Orion looks like it should be easy to get to. Maybe it's because of level 12 system. Maybe it won't let me. It's quite a distance, though. I'm gonna have a little bite of food. Found it funny the Mojang tried so hard to make the warden scary when they knew for a fact we would just find a way to put it in a box and kill it over and over. Yeah. But that innovation, that mindset kind of helped to make Minecraft what it is. People always innovating, making new things with whatever they have. Oh, this place looks dangerous. What am I doing here? I'm going to Mahler. Yeah, that is right. Couldn't tell if I was clicking on the planet for a second. I was not. I like that they made a way to avoid it, though. It is a cool idea for a mob. A Halloween one-shot out of the trailer of it. Yeah. I've seen some people use the official published stats, the D&D stats of the Warden, in order to make horror one-shots. Let's see. Let's see. I actually saw something probably a couple months back, but it was talking about Star Trek, and it was about the Enterprise. It's like, Don't they say their mission is to boldly go where no man goes, where no man has gone before? But whenever they get there, there's always just some guys. And, yeah. From what I've seen, wherever they go, there's always some guys. Let's see. Let's learn about the artifact's origins. I have to go... What? I'm gonna go to India first, because it's closer. If I'm allowed to go to India, I'm going to India. I am. Star Trek, but the crew is made of Halo races instead of Star Trek ones. That would be interesting. Get, like, some elites in there. Some Let Go Lie. The Let Go Lie are creepy as heck. Especially once you actually know what they are. Excuse me? You're supposed to go. What do you mean the ship can't set a course in its current state? Oh, apparently it's already going. Nope, it's already there. Something weird happened. It's probably my phone. Worms, a big old bunch of worms. But that's the reason that you only ever see two hunters together, is because one hunter takes exactly half of a Let Go Lie colony. Could refute it with semantics, but it's funnier if I just let it stand, and humor is better than being right. Let's see, behind the scenes. Which scenes? They're actually part of the Scarab? Yes. Yes, they are. Especially, like, the Halo movies, where they end up on, like, asteroids and planets just covered in Let Go Lie. It's just creepy. Yeah, I've had enough of your drive for one lifetime, Agent. Oof. Oof. She got chewed out. Being a Marine in Halo sucks. Seriously, though. Though, I would rather be a Marine than one of the original Spartans. Because the original Spartans... The Spartans had been made for the Mjolnir armor. Because it would tear someone apart. Their own agony-induced throes of pain would kill them. Because of how powerful the armor was. That's why the Spartan 3s have the Spartan 2s, I believe, have titanium bones. What about having them as Steel Inquisitors? Wait, having what as Steel Inquisitors? The Let Go Lie or something else? Which... The Spartans? The Let Go Lie? Which thing? Steel Inquisitors are already creepy enough. At least they have a weakness. I don't want to make Steel Inquisitors that don't have a weakness. I don't know how to feel about that. There's titanium here. Could actually mine some of this. I need to. What was I doing here? I had a quest, didn't I? Did I not? Maybe my quest was just to... Oh, right. My quest was to get here. I forgot. The Spartan ones have armor protecting weakness. That's fair. They have a weakness, though. The combat evolved Magnum pistol. Seriously, though, that weapon was so powerful. Every time I go back and play Combat Evolved, which I might do on stream. I've got the the Master Chief Collection. It's so powerful. They nerfed it in Halo 2. I would say a little bit too much. But in Halo 1, it was absurd. Just actually properly insane. I want to mine where nobody else is mining. Can I mine, like, over here? I'm gonna go mine. It's mine! One-shots hunters if you get a clean shot on them. Yes! The Combat Evolved Magnum pistol could one-shot hunters. Do they have a weapon of equivalent power in Star Trek? I don't know. It's an achievement. Yes, yes it is. They realized it could be done, and then when they brought it to, like, Steam and other places, they made it an achievement. That reminds me of the whole story of the I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull from Halo 3. Because it took people so long to find it. They had to scour the code to find that. Because they just couldn't. It just didn't exist. And you had to play the Halo theme song by jumping through the rings at the end of the game in a very specific order. What little I know about Star Trek, about the phasers of Star Trek, they're terrifyingly powerful. Okay, so if you turn the phasers up to like 100, they're about equivalent to a Magnum. They're probably stronger. But let me reconnect real quick. Much more powerful. Oh no. Ah, not again. My phone loves putting my notification bar. It's not like the... One of the few Star Trek things I've seen is where they destroy a planet with red matter. That... I don't know where I was going with that. And they have to, like, get the people off the planet. As the planet eats itself from the inside. Yes, I know. I know! I apologize. But... I'm aware of this, I just can't get there yet. You won't let me. They would delete a hunter at 100. Oh no. Single shot just evaporates the worms. Not the worms! Not the bees! See, we got some more Talon, Crusher. I don't actually know how to pronounce your name, so I'm not gonna try. Open all. Got some Stons, some Chev. I honestly have no idea who any of these people are. I really don't. That download process took a lot longer than I thought. And let's see, some Troy. You look weird. More officer XP. Alright. Let's check our officers. Wait, can't I? Phone, work with me here, please. Phone. My phone is not the best. The standard level 16 setting on a Type 2 phaser could be used to vaporize tunnels through rock large enough to crawl through. Okay! What? Pardon me? Let me just... It's like that, the destruction catalyst from the old Tekkit. In the old Tekkit mod pack, where it just drills a giant 3x3 hole. Except it would be probably like a 1x1 hole if it's big enough to crawl through. But my point remains. The destruction catalyst was terrifying. You accidentally misclick and you destroy everything you had. Level 16 is maximum, fair. Phasers in combat are set to lower settings. I'd be surprised if they were set to max setting. You'd blow a hole in the side of a ship. I don't actually know if you could. You probably couldn't. But... let's see. All the devils are here. All of them. Not just one of the devils. If it can evaporate... If it could probably evaporate a hunter, it would probably completely kill an elite. Because, like... Need to cool down for a bit after... I would hope they need to cool down for a bit after firing in Power 16. Good glory. If they didn't, I don't know what to think. Let's see. Like a resourceful type flying about in deep space. Ah, yes. Troublemakers. You have... Are those scars or are those, like, gills? What are you? Who are you? But yes, like, if you hit an elite with a rocket launcher or fuel rod cannon, they instantly die. So, I'm assuming it would instantly kill the elite. The plasma weapons from Halo would one-shot just about everyone from Star Trek. Fair. It's like comparing apples to oranges, but they both contain very different levels of poison. Who poisoned the apples and oranges? I don't know. But you're only immune to one kind of poison. But level 16 is so rarely used in any of the series, it's hard to remember. Ah, that's fair. I can't... I'm upgrading my shipyard to level 10. Am in the process. Rewards. Ooh, some battleship parts. And some explorer parts. Alright, let's see. And I can't get to Orion, right? Right? I can't get to... I have to zoom in closer than I think. Yeah, requires a warp range of 8. Yep. Well, then we're going home. Back to Landy. Let's heckin' go! I mean, if I got hit with a ball of plasma, I wouldn't be very happy either. To be fair, even if it didn't kill me. Low brain power theory. All sci-fi takes place in the same universe, just different times or places. Well, then I am terrified of what the heckin' Halo rings would be used for. They're made to wipe out sentient life. Ah, yes, that's why Chief had to stop the Halo rings going off, because otherwise it would have killed Kirk. Oh, not the... Oh, yes, that's true. It can't be the Star Wars, yeah. Because Star Wars takes place in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah. If they all take place in the same galaxy... I feel like Mass Effect is a little bit underpowered. Except for, like, the Reapers, maybe. Star Wars might be a little bit OP with the Death Star, but the Death Star has critical weaknesses, and the Reapers really don't have critical weaknesses. Do you think a Reaper could take on the UNSC Infinity? I don't think so. I think the Infinity's guns are too big. The Force is pretty OP. That is fair. Ships. Oh, no. I think the Reapers could take the Infinity. That's fair. The Reapers haven't shown power to disable ship systems like the Banished. Yeah. The only way the Infinity could kill the Reaper is if it got a shot off with its Mac cannon. Because the entire length of the Infinity is a Mac cannon. If it could get a shot off with that, it would rip right through Reaper shields, I'm pretty sure. Unless you messed with their emotions. With unbalanced emotions, it's hard to control the Force. And some control Force users, still they can't fight you. What even is this stream anymore? They could certainly overwhelm the Infinity, yes. But realistically, in a 1-to-1, the Infinity would win. But there are so many Reapers that... And the Infinity doesn't have Mac cannons pointing in every direction. So... Yeah. Eventually, the Infinity would get destroyed, but I think it would take out a few Reapers. Oh, I need to reconnect. Come on. Work with me here. Work with me. Don't do the vertical thing. I see you. I did the vertical thing. Give me 1 second. The software's not ideal. If it fought the Malevolence from the Clone Wars, it would just be a race to see who could get the first shot off. I mean, that is completely fair. Also, why do they allow the AI to have so much power in Halo? Not like Maya here, who doesn't actually have a lot of power over my ship. But why is the AI unshackled and have control of the entire ship? When they know the AI go rogue after a few years. This feels like a stupid decision. Keep the AI shackled like they do in Star Trek. Don't let the AI have full control. It's just a terrible idea. The only time that worked was in Mass Effect. $500 par steel. Don't mind if I do. Tick, 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 tick. Because they were fighting a war of annihilation against the Covenant, they're losing badly. Yeah. We were agreeing about each other. Serious overpowered. Very nice to be diplomatic, yes. The only real problem I could see is if, like, the Halo rings went off. Because organic life would die, but non-organic life wouldn't. Like, there would still be all the different, like, AIs and robots and the Reapers and all of that. Unlike regular AI, they expire after 7 years, yeah. So why do you leave them unshackled? This seems like a bad idea. Ooh, we can level up... I don't know how to pronounce their name. Gaia? I'm guessing at this point. Oh wait, Gaia did level up. Huh? I thought it just said I got 6. What? Do I have 2 Gaias? No? I don't know what's going on anymore. There is only madness in the void between the stars. Are Borg non-organic enough to survive? Do they need their brains and their nervous system? Can they live without their nervous system? Because if they don't need their nervous system, they will survive. Because that's all it does, is it overloads nervous systems. And kills the organic creature. But do they still count as biomass at that point? And therefore, would they still be food for the Flood? These are things that have to be considered. Considering they were driven assimilators, they could probably survive. They would just lose a lot of their assimilated population. That is fair. They would probably should lose a lot of them. It's not clear how much the collective is dependent on their organic parts. That is fair. Sorry, I'm only half playing the game. I'm too distracted by the conversation. Interesting sci-fi comparison conversation. Let's see. You know what? We're going to... We are going to finish this early. I think I used more of those than I anticipated. Those were 15. I meant to use 5. Let's see. It would likely be offline in a sense until they could produce functioning robots to replace their losses. Yeah, that's probably about right. So... what would a grave mine be able to do against other people? Because grave mines have to have biomass. So against any non-organic creature, a grave mine is more... No, actually, no! That's not true! Because the grave mine corrupted the most powerful AI the Forerunners ever built! I completely forgot about that! The grave mine can corrupt AI! The logic plague really is a nasty thing, yeah! It's terrible! This is not your grave, but you are welcome in it! See. Good glory. Yeah, the Flood are dangerous. Especially because if they consume people, they get the people's knowledge. Unless the people don't store the knowledge in their brain and are instead storing it in a computer like the Borg. They might not get the knowledge from the Borg. It's not actually a program or virus or a computer. Yes, it's convincing the AI, yeah. It's not... Yeah, it's just... It just is. Yeah. The logic plague, man. Oh, what? I think I actually clicked on the Alliance tab. Oh. Yeah. The Borg would literally become a husk for the Flood. Oh no! Flood-controlled Borg? I don't want to imagine that. That sounds terrifying. No. You know, I'm just gonna instant this because it's gonna take 7 hours. What's your alliance? It is OiYumeLive. I will put it in chat. OiYumeLive. And the tag is OYL, if that helps. The 10 out of 10 best stream. Discussing various sci-fi compatibilities. I don't know if I did. 1 second. Does life that isn't carbon-based count as organic? That is a good question. It depends on the... It depends on the situation, because for something like a grave mine, silicon-based life probably wouldn't count as organic. But if it has a nervous system still, it probably still counts as organic in some situations. Teacher! I'm just... Let's see. I'll upgrade the Academy. Academy? If it has a nervous system, it's food for the Flood. That is fair. The Borg might like silicon-based life. That is also fair. The Borg probably don't care if you're carbon-based or not. Me saying, like, I understand anything about the Borg. What if we pull in more sci-fis to this? What about, like, the Cybermen from Doctor Who? If it doesn't, they might still be torn apart for biomass or for parts. Fair. If your entire body gets turned into a robot, but you still kind of have a brain and emotions, how does that fit into the spectrum? Because the Cybermen still have their brain. They have the ability to feel emotion and everything. They would both continue to upgrade at the same rate. Oh no. Become devastating for the rest of the galaxy. But yeah, because the Borg would think logically, because they're controlled by computers, but the Cybermen are still controlled by brains, so they can think emotionally. Yeah, what about the Daleks? How many sci-fi things can we throw into this? Don't do the thing. Okay, didn't do the thing. Good. Sci-fi! All sci-fi. Doctor Who is definitely sci-fi. Same universe. What about any of them fighting the Vashta Nerada? I'm just kidding. You have the UNSC and a Force wielder fighting Daleks in one battle. Yes, we could. We need this. Just shoot some photon torpedoes at the Dalek ships. You'll be fine. I don't even know what's going on anymore. But it's amusing, to say the least. The Daleks are terrifying. Their energy shields are leagues better than the Covenant's. But if you think about it, the Daleks still are like an actual entity. There is something inside the shell. So what if Flood got control of Daleks? And started making like this like special Daleks? Yeah, their energy shields are so much better than the Covenant's could ever hope to be. Can you imagine if the Vashta Nerada got into space? Oh no! I don't know if they need a surface to live on. I knew they lived in the books because the books were made of the forest they lived in. And that's why they were in the library. So I don't know if they require that specific type of tree to survive. I don't know exactly how the lore of the Vashta Nerada works. It's a little bit floating in the air for me. But Flood-controlled Daleks. It would be incredibly difficult for the Flood. Yeah, they would have to get... It would be so hard. So hard to get to the Dalek. But if, like, a Dalek was blown open, but not killed, that would be the end of the galaxy. The Daleks are so powerful that the Time Lords couldn't even stop them, really. Dalek armor is pretty strong, yeah. So it would have to be like a Dalek gets blown open without getting killed. And there are a few instances in Doctor Who where you do see things like that happening. Or if the Flood got control of Davros. That would be just as bad, if not worse. If they managed to infect a Dalek, they could make Flood Daleks. Imagine a Flood infector piloting a Dalek body. That sounds terrifying. I don't want an infection for piloting a Dalek body. Especially because then the Flood would have the knowledge to make more Daleks. Because I assume Daleks know how to make themselves. They have the self-destruct sequence with the spheres on their armor too. Would they let themselves get corrupted by a non-Dalek? That's fair. It would have to be not by their choice. It would have to be basically an accident. Welcome to the Alliance, Zoltan. I don't know how long ago that was, but welcome to the Alliance. Yes. Ironically, though, the Daleks are probably your best bet to kill a Flood infection. Yeah, they probably are. I would trust the Daleks to destroy the Flood. Far more than I would trust almost anything else. Partially because there's no way the Flood could get through their shields. Especially their ship shields are just so crazily strong. Yeah. Because we're a couple hours into the stream, or an hour and a half into the stream, I'm going to go over the talking points again, just to make sure that people are happy with me. The Daleks would do it to prove they are the superior being. Fair. They must exterminate. But yes, apologies. Haven't been playing much Star Trek Fleet Command as much as I probably should be. But it is a free-to-play open-world MMO game, and you command your starbase and slowly build it up in order to fight with or against other players. And you can make your favorite ships from the movies and the books, I assume. I'm genuinely assuming that because I have no idea. You can recruit legendary officers to your crew, to crew your ships, and your starbases with the new Fleet Captain ability. And you can always expand your territory, exterminate your rivals, mine for resources, and explore strange new worlds. And the Borg are back, and they need to be dealt with. Join Hugh the Borg to help him stop a scientist's quest for revenge against the Collective. You have to save an eager Pekeld from himself as he tries to get the Borg to assimilate him on purpose. And prevent the Borg from assimilating the technology behind your AI assistant, Maya. Maya has been quite useful to me. I'd rather the Borg not assimilate Maya, if I have anything to say on the matter. But yes. And in terms of fleet commanders to command your starbases, it has launched with Admiral James T. Kirk, Captain Spock, and Locutus of the Borg. And eventually you can build the command center and be able to make use of that. I don't think I have the right tech for that right now. But if I did, I would. Yes. Hatred Squid is the purest being and the only kind that should exist. This is the Daleks' modus operandi. What do you think a Star Trek phaser at power 16 would do to the shields of a Dalek? Do you think it would get through the shields, or would it just get absorbed? Because if it can drill through lots of just solid stone, could it drill through a Dalek's shields? Also, if we're including Doctor Who, we have to also include the Slitheen. The heckin' skin changer people. Though they're pretty useless. And the giant eyes! They're also pretty useless. Either that or they're just scared of the Doctor. But would the Doctor try to enforce the Shadow Proclamation amongst all sci-fi fandoms? Might be able to breach it but not fully destroy the Dalek. If it breaches it but not fully destroys the Dalek, that means if it's shot a couple of times, that could leave a potentially exposed Dalek if the Dalek doesn't die. Which could be how the Flood gets control of a Dalek. Getting that shot would be difficult, because if you can see it, it most certainly can see you. Yes, the Doctor meets Q. Would a photon torpedo be able to get through the shields of a Dalek ship? This is like the whole thing, it's like the game Super Fight. Where you have to say, this person would win because of this, and it's a card game. I actually want to get Super Fight at some point. I played it before, and it's really fun. There was, at one point, one Dalek yes, ship no. Well, I assume a photon torpedo could take out a single Dalek, but yes. That is fair. But at one point, we had King Arthur in his full power, holding the sheath of Excalibur. He's immortal while he's holding the sheath of Excalibur. Against an orbital bombardment. I don't remember what had the orbital bombardment, but it was something with an orbital bombardment ability. And there was a lot of discussion as to whether or not, because King Arthur was invincible, he would survive the orbital bombardment. It was eventually decided that no, because the orbital bombardment would knock the scabbard out of King Arthur's hand. That's what it feels like we're doing here. Feels like we're playing Super Fight. Though, to be fair, Super Fight is a fun game. As is... no, it did the thing again. As is Star Trek Fleet Command. And again, all of my, technological difficulties are my end. Imagine a nuke going off. Can you hold on to your mouse? No. It would be a lot of factions fighting the Daleks. The Daleks would make a lot of enemies very quickly. You get, like, the Covenant and the Borg and the UEF and the Time Lords and... UEF is from different thing. I meant UNSC. UEF 2! You know what? Heck it! Supreme Commander can be involved here. But yeah. Super Fight, super fun. And it allows us to do... That allows us to do fun things like discussing the power level differences between Star Trek. We haven't even talked that much about Star Wars, to be fair, but Force users are OP. They can kind of lift ships at some point. The Covenant would not side with the Borg under any circumstances. That's fair. That's fair. The Prophets likely would not side with the Borg. You are correct. Heckin' Prophets. Regret, regret, regret. What do you think it means? Dear humanity, we regret being alien buggers. We regret coming to Earth. And we most certainly regret the call. Just blew up our raggedy feet. Hoorah! But yes. Though, in theory, the Halo rings are the perfect opposite to the Daleks. Because the Daleks have a nervous system. The Halo rings would wipe out the Daleks, along with any other organic life. Your destruction is the will of the gods! It would be. It very much would be something like that. I feel like the Covenant would have a very hard time fighting the Borg. Despite their sheer quantity, I say the Borg has a much higher quality. The Daleks have time and time again come back from what was thought to be extinction. It's true! Even like that tiny blob that turned out to be like a fourth dimensional ship or whatever, that had Daleks in it in that one episode? Where like he had to leave Rose behind or whatever? I think that was the same episode. The tiny orb. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not crazy, right? And I know what I'm talking about, but do you know what I'm talking about? I'm supposed to be playing the game. Let's see. Star Wars is in a galaxy far, far away. They have no idea that any of this is happening, unless it's Andromeda. That's fair. The Reapers are also in dark space, unless the Citadel gets activated. But they have shown that they can fly back from dark space. It just takes a long time. A couple years. Not to mention hiding in extra-dimensional spaces. It's like if they could survive the Wait! Yeah, if they're in extra-dimensional spaces, they probably could survive the firing of the rings. Oh no! Are the Daleks the master race, actually, though? Can we stop the Daleks? Well, I guess if we use the Flood, and if it's a very specific situation that allows a Dalek to be blasted open and not killed. Which would leave the Daleks to fight the Flood in a death match. But the Daleks would just have to wait out the Flood. The Flood will starve to death. If there's not enough biomass, the Flood will starve. The Daleks could just wait the Flood out. Even if it's a planet-sized grave mind. If it's a planet-sized grave mind, the Daleks might have trouble. But... what if red matter was brought into this? Because if there was a, let's say, a planet-sized grave mind, a grave mind that had absorbed all of the biomatter on a planet, it would be very easy to put a single drop of red matter and destroy that entire planet. That's true. The Daleks are too angry to wait. The Daleks would attack. But at that point, the Flood probably would have eaten most of the rest of, like, the galaxy. It would be incredibly dangerous. But would the Daleks have stolen red matter from Star Trek? Because if they destroyed them, they could have stolen red matter. And they could use the red matter to kill the Flood. I have seen the power of red matter. It would take a long time, and it would be dangerous, but I feel like they would try. They'd try to make a weapon that could shoot it at a planet, rather than having to drill a giant hole. And I feel like they could do that! The Daleks are heckin' dangerous. The various super weapons they might have taken from the Time Lords. True. Everyone has their own, like, super item that would make them really hard to kill. Or their super ability that would make them really hard to kill. I feel like Star Trek wouldn't be as hard to kill. Sith Dalek, no! But, I feel like some of their weapons, especially like things like the red matter, are incredibly powerful, so they would go down in a blaze of glory. There would be a lot of death. Dalek Force Wielder! Ah, yes, and as the bot just said, if you wish to help support the channel, make sure to download Star Trek Fleet Command using my link, and get your Operations Center up to level 5, level 10, or unlock your second ship to help us progress towards our goals. If we were doing all sci-fi, this would also include 40k. That's fair. 40k has a lot of nonsense. Do you think the Daleks would stand a chance against 40k? Because there's a lot of stuff in 40k. Let's specifically say, do you think the Daleks would stand a chance against the humans in 40k? That means the forces of chaos. Oh, wait! No! No, not the forces of chaos. But does that also mean that all, like, the sci-fi gods exist? Are they just all gonna be battling for power? Just butting heads against each other? Is it just going to be an eternal war? Shamash pit of godly battles. We need Kratos. The Marvel Cinematic Universe definitely dead. Yeah. Definitely. Unless someone already had all of the Infinity Stones, in which case that person might stand a chance. They're dead. Even though it's really not that hard to steal the Infinity Stones from someone, or to just kill the person and take the Infinity Stones and become the most powerful. Thanos versus Dalek. I'd love to see some of these fights. That is completely fair. That would be fairly interesting. Who have we left out? You know what? I'm gonna bring in Sanderson into this. What about the fourth dimensional world devourers, the Delvers? What do you think they'd be able to do in this? If any of you know anything about Sanderson and Skyward. We're forgetting Dead Space. Oh, we're forgetting Dead Space 2. I would say we're forgetting Crisis, but the Cephs really aren't that powerful. They're pretty weak. The Federation could easily kill the Cephs. This universe sucks to live in. Imagine property values. You'd be able to buy 1,000 houses for what you can buy for what you can do one right now. Because the property values would be so low because houses would keep getting destroyed. Yeah, my planet got destroyed by red matter last week. The Jetsons. What about, Meet the Robinsons? With the mind-controlling hats. Oh, there's actually someone I'm supposed to kill here? I was just killing for fun. That means even more time travel. No! We don't need more time travel. Does that also mean we have, like, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Does that count as sci-fi? Do we have another time-traveling phone box? How far does this go? Do we have, like, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? There is no victory in this universe. Maybe death is better. I love Kenshi, but against a Dalek and they die. Even with 100 martial arts, they would die against a Dalek. You can't punch a Dalek to death. But you can stop its little gun. They did that a couple times. Defeat! Oh no, I fought too many things. If your ship gets destroyed in this game, all you have to do is repair it, which usually doesn't cost many materials, and it will reappear at your base. Against most things Kenshi would die. It's more, I would call it post-apocalyptic. It is sci-fi, but it's like a post-apocalyptic sci-fi. How high does your toughness have to be to survive a plasma rifle? Probably pretty high. Because it tends to... It also depends on your armor. If it hits your armor, you might be fine for a little bit. Ah, yes, the ECS Fortunate. Right. I forgot I swapped that around. The Orion Corvette. Alright, it's still mining. All sci-fi. Oh no, not Stellaris. In Sins of a Solar Empire, there is a weapon that I actually like using. There's two weapons specifically. One of them destroys planets from halfway across a galaxy. The other, basically spreads religion from halfway across a galaxy. But it just spreads your culture to a ridiculous amount that people, like, rebel against their leaders and join you. It's insane. Did anyone want to see Mega Alliance fight a Leviathan from Stellaris? Oh no. We've basically been playing Super Fight with sci-fi peoples. Aliens from Alien! What about Predators? Aliens and Predators. This is getting so out of hand, but so in hand at the same time. The Predators would hunt like anyone other than humans. Fair. The humans would be one of the most dangerous. Also, when we talk about Halo humans, are we limiting ourselves to the game humans, or are we allowing the lore humans as well from before? Because the humans were way more powerful before they fought the Forerunners and got destroyed by the Flood. They were so much more powerful. We're allowing both? Oh no! So the Halo humans are a whole lot stronger. Got it. They would actually stand a chance then. That scares me. Klingon would try to fight a Dalek with a sword because honor! The Covenant weren't really more powerful before, though. They... some of them were. As a whole, they weren't, but some of them were. The Prophets were about the same strength as humans. That is fair. Though, in the lore, yeah, they as a race were about the same strength, which is why they formed the Covenant. Yeah. And then the Flood became the Flood and ate everything. If the Forerunners weren't so weak from trying to fight off the humans, they probably could have killed the Flood. They were too weak. Why so weak? So weak. So day, so year, so week. So month. Yeah. There are certain parts of each of the fandoms that would just make living in this universe an absolute nightmare. Can you imagine the Diadact using his composer on Daleks? What if he composed the organic parts of Daleks? Because the things you fight are forerunners and humans. What if it was something more powerful? What if something more powerful was composed? Tripods from the War of the Worlds? Ooh, that would be dangerous too. And Terminator. I feel like Terminator wouldn't stand a chance in this fight. As good as he is, I don't think he'd stand a chance. So, the Forerunners, with the composing, their whole thing is turning physical biomatter into digital matter. Could you compose the Flood? Could you make the Flood immortal by composing it? Or would that not work? Because the Flood do have a consciousness. They do have an intelligence. But would it work? You can't because it would be letting the Flood in the Flood hive mind. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a good idea. But I'm saying, is it possible? The Diadec's crazy, we know this. Help Alliance members. It's likely possible the Forerunners just weren't stupid enough to try. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Because if the Forerunners did try, it would be game over. There would be no galaxy. It's essentially turning the Flood into a nanovirus. And they're already dangerous enough, and there's no way you could turn all the Flood. So you'd probably have a physical and a nano version of the Flood. Which sounds terrifying. Star Wars has distance immunity, let's go! Whoever wins in this current galaxy has to fight Star Wars. And potentially the Reapers. How far do the Halo things reach? 1.5 radii of the galactic center. So, pretty heckin' far. No, actually, no, not 1.5, sorry. 3 radii of the galactic center. So, really, really far. Is mostly fighting itself because it covers an actual galaxy, yeah. Oh, need to fix. We fix. Cast again. Oh, mirror phone. Start. Which galaxy would our Earth end up in? Hopefully none of these. Hopefully one very far away. But I know we don't get that luxury. I don't know. How are we supposed to... Also... Is everything that takes place in the Milky Way galaxy, like, in the Milky Way galaxy? Because if so, would we still be in the Milky Way galaxy? Because almost all of these sci-fi things take place in the Milky Way galaxy. Would we have to live knowing that there are weeping angels around every corner? Also, weeping angels. Can we talk about weeping angels? You can't really kill them, you can only hurt them. Unless you send them out of time through a crack. Maybe just at different times, that's fair. It's just like the slow progression of time. Everything happens eventually. Oof. That means 40k would be pretty distant future. Because, wait, no? Yeah, 40... Isn't 40k in the Milky Way galaxy? Because Earth is pretty important, I remember, in 40k. But I know very little about 40k, so don't quote me on that. I know probably less about 40k than I do about Star Trek. It takes place in the 41st millennium. Okay, yeah. It would be a very long time. When you stop counting in centuries and start counting in millennia, and then get into the double digits of millennia. Just a little bit high. When did the Daleks start existing? Because they just do. Like, the Doctor went to the end of time, so the Doctor would still be an obstacle for anyone trying to mess with humans. Yes, I feel like he'd be trying to make the Shadow Proclamation apply to literally all of these people. Like, I feel like someone would accidentally kill the Doctor at some point, or purposefully. I demand you speed up my buildings. I did speed up your buildings. I did it even on stream. I have proof. I have video evidence of doing so. Let's see. He would with varying levels of success, that's true. The Doctor malfunction. The Doctor uses his sonic screwdriver on a Jedi's lightsaber. That's true. There's no limit to the technology the sonic screwdriver can interact with. There's never been something it can't. So could it interact with all of these things? Also, doesn't Doctor Who have the actual devil? At some point? Don't they kill the actual devil, though? I think they do. As long as it isn't wood. Well, yeah, wood usually isn't considered... I guess there can be technology made of wood. But yes. No, I'm pretty sure he says that he is like the devil of Christianity or something. I'm pretty sure they have the actual devil. What about the silence? Ooh. Silence will fall. It's kinda true! SCP is sci-fi! Yes, SCP is sci-fi! Oh no! Not the SCP! I feel like the SCP Foundation would slowly get stronger and stronger with help of other people. Oh my goodness. What has this become? We have the Doctor versus the SCP Foundation! That I want to see. What? Jellyfish. What about jellyfish? Is stream? Jellyfish? My stream is talking about jellyfish. I think it's just talking about ship types. I like how this says QR scan, but the QR code isn't there. Oh, there we go. I think it might have fixed it. Let me just infiltrate your super secret facility with my time warp box. Could the Doctor go back to when the SCP Foundation was founded and stop it from being founded? I'm not supposed to be here? Too bad! There's so much nonsense. Also, what about the rest of the Time Lords? Because the rest of the Time Lords still exist in Gallifrey. Yeah. Oh. Hello? Okay. What would the rest of the Time Lords do? No, in one of the newer Gallifrey, in one of the newer Doctor Who's, he goes back and visits Gallifrey and saves it with, like, 10,000 TARDISes or something, with 10,000 different versions of himself. Yes. But the Doctor doesn't really care about that. The other Time Lords would, though. But would there still be the Dalek Time Lord War? Because the Doctor saved the Time Lords. The Second Great Time War! Oh no. But I feel like it would be a galactic-wide war. I feel like each side would have allies. And they would pull their allies into it. And just the entire galaxy would be involved. Planets would be destroyed. Like, entire stars would be consumed as fuel. How many people would join with who? I would. Count me in. I know it's not what you meant, but I would. Would the Borg join the Daleks? Or the Cybermen? Would they join the Daleks? To be fair, entire galaxies were engulfed in the First Great Time War. That's true! It'd probably be even worse! Whole local clusters consumed in war. I feel like it would get Star Wars involved eventually. Zoltan did. The Daleks would have no allies, only inferior combatants. The Borg would force everyone to join them. It would be like World War, except it would be the war of an entire galaxy. Like, this is nightmarish. Daleks wouldn't let them. They may want to. That is fair. Daleks are fairly... grounded in their beliefs is the wrong word. They know what they want. Oh no, it did it again. I feel like there would be more than two sides. I feel like is what would happen. I feel like there would be 3 or 4 sides. Because I doubt the Flood would let anyone join with it, even though it is quite reasonable sometimes, and did use the Arbiter and Master Chief to help it. Actually, that's true. The Flood is reasonable. The Flood makes deals. The Flood makes deals. Star Wars joins people with magic mind powers fighting hatred squids and Cybermen. It would grow to encompass a lot of smaller wars. Yes, with much of the territory seeing battle between the two major factions. Yes. It would. You want me to upgrade the R&D department? Fine. The Umbral Choir. I have to upgrade the academy. I am upgrading the academy. You know what? I've got some 1 hour speed ups. The Borg only forces people to join them if they see them as a threat and knows they can use you. But there's a lot of useful people here we're talking about. There are dark old ones in many sci-fi. Oh no! Let's see. I feel like there would be no victory. It would just be who can suffer the least. That's what it would turn into. Barotrauma takes place on Europa. No! Don't count the Eldritch out! Cthulhu is a sci-fi god! Oh no. This is all going downhill so fast. A refinery. Unlock a refinery. Where? Oh, there. Right there. Am I not researching something right now? I am. I have 50,037.5k power steel and I can no longer generate. Yeah. Wait, we also have the Christian god as well. Does that mean we could have a timeline where God joke slams Cthulhu? Yes. The answer to your question, strange as it may be, is yes. Let's see. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't know if I ever did. Who'd you like to see talk? I'd like to see Qui-Gon Jinn talk with the Doctor. That would be interesting. That reminds me of that one Doctor Who episode where he has his scale model of war with just the two people with the buttons, and he's just shouting like the greatest speech of all time at them. I have heard more screams than you could ever know! And all that. That was a pretty good episode. I liked that one. I liked the one where the Doctor had a mental breakdown. You think this is a game, Kate? This is a scale model of war! The Doctor has such great monologues. They did so well. So well. It's just... You can't compete with the Doctor's monologues. I like the one where the doctor revealed his traumatic past. But he did it so well! He revealed his traumatic past so well. I realize how weird that sounds, but you know it's true. Reloved? Is that what you said? No? Yeah. Yeah. Relive, relove, relax. Look at all of my power. Such power! Such frailty, such weakness. Such silence in the void! This is the weird... Seeing as the Doctor wants to be Ginger, do you think Ginger Time Lords can wield the Force? Why? Wait, what? Well, yeah, what if the Doctor ended up becoming a Jedi? Like, I feel like everyone would be screwed at that point if the Doctor became a Jedi. A competent Jedi. I'm sure the Doctor could find a way to get himself midichlorians. He'd be a gray Jedi. Yes, that's true. Does Minecraft count as sci-fi? I'm going to say yes. Oh my goodness! Steve being a companion of the Doctor! Wouldn't it be Alex being a companion of the Doctor? Because almost all of his companions are female? At least in the early ones, for the first, like, 12 seasons. It could be both! 2 companions. There were seasons when he had 2 companions. Steve and Alex being companions of the Doctor. The Doctor going around with blocky humans who just lift trees casually. Just lifts up a building. What happens if he uses his screwdriver on them? They're not technological. More than most characters in anime. Yeah. Steve can lift 36 times 64 cubic meters of gold. Oh. Once again. Cast. That's a lot of stuff. 1/3 of a billion kilograms, yeah. Don't leave out the sci-fi anime. Oh, we got Attack on Titan. What about, like Pacific Rim? We've got the aliens from Pacific Rim that send across the kaiju. Oh, netherite block. But netherite is you can't calculate that legitimately because netherite doesn't have an actual weight. It's not a real material. Oh, that's true. If you use shulker boxes, Steve can carry over 10 billion pounds. Sure, Terraria counts. If Minecraft counts, Terraria counts. You have to deal with the Moon Lord. And the Empress of Light during the daytime. I hate the Empress of Light during the daytime. But I need the Terra Prisma. Every time, I need the Terra Prisma. Yes, Terraria counts. Heck, the Terra Prisma. You gotta get, like, the full ninja gear just so you have a chance of dodging her attacks in case you make one mistake. Oh, deployed. Deploy! Oh, we got someone reaching level 5. I just saw that goal. I assume that's Zoltan, because it never tracked it for Hanrat. Also, it shows it on my goals, but it doesn't actually show it on my actual website. Interesting. Maybe it just hasn't updated yet. Because you can get rid of... You can cheat with the glitch and kill her in the daytime without getting hit by projectiles because you can get rid of projectiles in general. That's cheating. Yes, Avatar The Last Airbender. I would say Avatar The Last Airbender doesn't count as sci-fi, but by the point it has reached The Legend of Korra, we'll say yes. The Legend of Korra definitely counts as sci-fi. Oh, yeah, the blue alien people does count. Very much so. Korra meets the doctor. Jake Sully. That sounds like a fight. I mean, it's Korra. Of course it's a fight. A Force user versus a bender. Ooh, interesting. Still think Bender would win. It depends on the Bender, honestly. Because if it's like the Avatar, yeah, of course. But it also depends on the skill of the standard Bender. Because if it was like Uncle Iroh, or like King Boomy, or Toph, of course the Bender would win. Like, actually Toph might have trouble because the... Actually, Force users can stop lasers. Does that mean they could stop fire? Could they stop lightning if they can stop a laser? Because a laser is literally just light. And lightning is just electrons traveling a path. Could a Force user stop a bolt of lightning? Like, these are the things we have to consider. Yoda does it? Okay. So, firebenders wouldn't be very useful against Force users. Airbenders might be, because I don't think they can stop air as well. Earthbenders would be next to useless. Because they're going to be throwing rocks, which can be easily stopped. Lightsaber, yeah. Force lightning. Bloodbenders! You've got a legitimate point there! If you can make the Force user do what you want them to do, or stop them from doing what they're currently doing, you win. Bloodbenders win. Just because it's against the law doesn't mean you can't do it. You'll just get arrested. Don't take that out of context. Can you bloodbend someone's force away? You might be able to, because you can bloodbend their bending away. You can bloodbend to block the chi in their body. So maybe you can stop people from using the force with bloodbending. That would be terrifying. Bloodbenders would be hunted down by the Empire. I don't think so, because the Force is technically its own entity. Okay, if it's own entity, we don't have to worry about that. So, Bloodbenders could not stop the Force. Unlike a person's bending, yeah, which is part of them and part of their chi. Imagine being cut off from the Force. So sad. Well... Zoltan, you getting to 5 finally popped up on my thing over here, even though it's been on the goal for a while. If we can get one person to get to level 10, that'll be a huge boost. Lava benders? Oh, combustion benders! They basically just have a gun on their forehead, yeah. They just have a blaster. Imagine having the ability to use an RPG without ammo and it traveling faster. That's what combustion benders do. What about, like, what is his name, Zahir? Just people with the ability to fly. And who can breathe in space. A true, fully realized airbender. Lava benders still have the problem of the force push. Combustion benders might if they get the jump on them. Yeah, that's fair. What about energy bending? Because in Legend of Korra, they did make energy bending super weapons. So, it's not to say that people couldn't be wandering around with, like, energy-bending rifles. With rifles of just pure energy of the universe. With Rava's energy. Can a Force user stop energy bending? There's also Force Pull, Force Jump, Force Heal, Force Judgment, the Mind Trick. Yeah, there's a lot to the Force. That's basically the Force. Yes, but the Force Blaster is more... I've always thought it more of like a laser. It has a physical form, whereas the energy bending really doesn't... It doesn't have... There's no physical part of it. I guess the closest thing it would be considered to would be light. Which, if they can stop a laser, they could stop energy bending. Can you energy bend... You know, if you can't blood bend someone's force away, you probably can't energy bend someone's force away. We're getting into really weird territory. You have to get through at least force push-pull and have strong enough willpower to get close, because energy bending requires physical contact. That's not correct. There's the two different types of energy bending. There's the kind that makes giant beams of doom, and the kind that can take away people's bending. But for the second type, yeah. The mental willpower is also for the mind trick. Yeah, fair. Oh. I should probably wrap up this stream. Because I stream again in like an hour and a half, and it's a reading stream, and I don't want to kill my voice. Mostly because those are standard force abilities. This is, yeah, something we need to workshop. I feel many benders and have strong will. That is fair. Yeah. I do appreciate, especially those of you who did start playing the game, start working towards helping, supporting, or were just interacting in chat. I appreciate that as well. It was very amusing. Very amusing. Close. No, I don't. I'm not buying your thing. Close. Don't make me close you. Exit the program. Okay, there we go. Alright. Well, that was that crazy of a stream. Because it seems more like a born trait than a learnable skill. They could probably make that case for earthbending. That is fair. Most of the bending types, the subspecialties, are more... Actually, bending is a born skill. For the most part. The subspecialties... Not. Well, some of them... It's unclear. But you could also make the same case for combustion bending. That is true. For the most part, it does seem that bending is a born skill, at least in later stuff. In the beginning, no. Because they had to get it from the lion turtles. But now they don't need the lion turtles, doesn't matter. Unless willed by the balance of nature, it is a born skill. Or unless given by a lion turtle. That is the other way to get it. Willed by the balance of nature or directly given by a lion turtle. But, yes! It's not how I anticipated the stream going, but it did go quite well, and it was quite amusing. I'll be back in about an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm going to be wrapping up stream here. The sponsorship campaign continues for another 5 days. So, if you ever get the opportunity to play some Star Trek Fleet Command using my link, or continue playing if you've already played a bit, at least to get to level 10 operations and get your second ship, I would appreciate it quite a lot. Words. Words. Yeah. I'll be back in an hour and 20 minutes to read some Mistborn. People have been enjoying that, so I'm going to keep reading it. I don't remember exactly where we are. I think we're about 4 or 5 chapters in. In terms of schedule, that is the last planned schedule. That is the last planned stream of this week. Schedules will be going up on the Discord and on Twitter. At least mine probably by Monday. For Luna's probably by Sunday. And I will see you all in a bit. Non refertu bias solem refert quid facias. Saving the universe. One world at a time. Starseeker Williams, out. I thought of a better outro. Saving the universe. Boldly saving where no man has saved before. Starseeker Williams, out.